All right, so we got one quick question here for this week's Q&A, and Chuck says, maybe you can touch on or tell us a little bit about the B2B Central, what it is on Seller Central. Thank you in advance. So, be perfectly honest with you, Chuck. This is new to me. Like I saw it pop up, I guess it was like this week or last week on Seller Central, and I really don't know much about it. But looking into it a little bit, it just looks like it's kind of one of those things that you can elect into. I'm going to outline, what it looks like here in a second for everyone. But it just looks like one of those things that you can also elect to opt into to potentially sell to more customers, or in this specific case, more customers via more businesses, right? So it's B2B, just like it sounds, and it's a lot like opting into, selling in Canada or selling in Mexico if you're in the US, from my understanding and what it looks like. If you want to go here to sell.amazon.com/program/amazon-business.html, you can find out a little bit more about it yourself, and you can literally enroll. But it looks like they're trying to branch out and find, and expand and find more customers via selling directly to large businesses, okay? And so it basically outlines it here. It says, manufacturers and distributors who are new on Amazon and are existing professional sellers now have targeted ways to reach business customers on Amazon with a specialized suite of tools to enable B2B, e-commerce, small business to large enterprises will find new ways to engage incremental business customers through a trusted Amazon experience. So I think that's just a fancy way of saying that they're trying to expand to sell directly to businesses. So for example, if I come down and I outline this right here, you can see like Amazon has over 300 million customers, right? Over 300 million worldwide customer accounts, over 42 million unique desktop visitors, and 126 million mobile visitors, right? And basically what that's saying is those are individual people, right? These are all individual people. That is the majority of Amazon's business now. Well, now they're trying to, if you elect to enroll in Amazon Business, you'll have the opportunity to also potentially sell to other larger businesses, right? Currently, they have 1 million plus customer accounts. It just looks like they're trying to expand to other places. And obviously, this is great, especially if you're moving a lot of volume of like a specific product, because chances are, if a business is looking for, this is a random example, and I'm not sure if this is exactly true or not, but like if you're reselling like, I don't know, like hole punchers, right? Maybe you found like a great deal on a hole puncher and now you have 100 hole punchers. Well, chances are if a business is looking for a hole puncher, they're buying a bunch of them or at least a couple of them. So it could be a good opportunity in those aspects. Or if, let's say, you're buying like reams of paper, or what's another random example of something that I've resold? I honestly can't think of like a specific office supplies type of thing that I've sold recently, but you get the picture, right? It's just another way I would enroll, because it seems like you have nothing to lose at all and a lot to potentially gain. It's the same exact thing that I liken to, like, if you're already selling in the US, which you are, then you probably, it's all the benefit and none of the drawback to also elect to sell in Canada and Mexico by going like the worldwide and the global and enrolling in that program, right? You might as well, from my understanding right now, enroll in Amazon Business just to potentially sell, even if you're not gearing towards like office supplies or specific business supplies that businesses might want to buy. It just gives you another potential pool of customers to sell to, okay? So that's my understanding of it, man. Like I said, I'm just looking into this myself. I haven't really looked into it too much, but you asked me to cover it, so I briefly looked into it. This is what I gathered from it, and that's my take on it. Hope it helps, but if you want to research more, you can obviously just Google it or look into the forums, or you can directly go to sell.amazon.com/program/amazon-business.html.